Are you guys ready for some fucking comedy? Give it up, Detroit! That's it, Detroit, like one fucking clap. Tigers! Dude, I was fucking starving on the way here, so I stopped at fucking Subway and got the pedophile combo. Hey, I'm here all week.
Get up for Dave, man. He is starting some cool shit here. I wasn't trying to make an entrance, by the way. I was just trying to piss. My favorite band is Pink Floyd. And I don't even smoke pot much. Like 8 or 9 bong tokes a night. That's my max. You know, you don't get a sweet ass bod like this smoking pot all day.
A little bit about me is I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. Everywhere I go, I tell people that I'm from Detroit. The only time that I don't tell people that I'm from Detroit is when it's time to buy car insurance. Then I'm like, I'm from Plymouth, Canton. My friend tried to get me to join a gang, but I'm too scary to join a gang. If I ever joined a gang, I think I'll make the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's first gang member to still sleep with a nightlight on.
I feel like there'd be a lot less divorce in the world if marriage were more like diets and nobody got really upset if occasionally you cheated. If you come home from work one day and your wife's like, so how was your day? I'm like, well, I had a couple donuts for breakfast. Lunch, I had a blowjob. And that's all right, sweetheart. Tomorrow will be better. 2, of the thousands of houses that I've shown, probably half a dozen different times I've walked in and just found loaded handguns laying around. Of 1,000 houses that I've shown, not one single time have I just walked in and found a joint laying on the ground. You know what that tells me? It tells me potheads are more responsible than gun owners.
I live in Detroit. I lived in the city for a while now, probably like the better part of a decade I've been here. And one of my favorite things to do in the city of Detroit is I like to look for people wearing those Detroit Hustles Harder t-shirts. You seen those? Detroit Hustles Harder. I look for those t-shirts, and then when I see somebody wearing one, I try and figure out what suburb that person's from. That's what I like to try to do. Because let's face it, like, the only hustling that white privileged suburban teenager wearing that t-shirt's doing is when they hustle their ass back home to Royal Oak before the sun goes down. That's fucking it. Done. End of hustle. No more hustle out of that guy. Over. I want to do this one. The customer's always right. Have you heard that? The customer is always right. Yeah, you know who came up with the customer's always right? Some fucking asshole who works in management and never has to deal with customers. That's who came up with the customer's always right. Fuck that. The customer's almost actually never right. Customer's always an asshole. You ever been a customer at least once? Then you've been an asshole at least once in your life.
Any old person can get a girl's phone number. It takes a real wizard to get a girl's social security number. What's up? What's your social security? No, I'm kidding. Don't yell it out. That's a security issue. No, this is here. This is a fucking. I love this. This is a cool room to do comedy in. It's fucking awesome. I'm so glad that this is happening. There's a lot of great comedy that's happening in Detroit. Detroit's comedy is becoming something that's like fucking. Oh, it's so cool. And here we are in the middle of it. I've been inspired by the comedy coming out of Boston. I watched a documentary on Boston a couple weeks ago, and their drummer is hilarious. One time I was watching this dude do karaoke, and he was doing that song by Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name, and he's like into it. He's just like jumping up and down, like having a good time, screaming, "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me!" And it was funny because that's like what karaoke is. It's doing what they tell you to do.
Shit. Motherfucker went down there and started eating my pussy and shit. He found snacks. He was eating the pussy real good, and he started crunching. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, shit, that's that motherfucking cookie, nigga, I dropped down there earlier. My bad. Detroit got the best crackheads, dog. Ain't no crackheads like Detroit. Shit, they be having some good ass. They be stealing some good shit. Motherfucker, you can get a whole motherfucking furniture set from Art Van from a fucking crackhead in Detroit. Like, nigga, where the fuck do you get this shit from? Who house did you break into? Motherfucker broke into somebody's grandma's house. It was plastic on that shit. Shit, my weave sweating in this motherfucker. White girl's like, what is she doing to her head? It's itching, motherfucker. Black girl thing.
But give it up. Thank you all for coming out. This was awesome. We're going to be doing this every Thursday, and I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight for Sport and Comedy. Thank you guys. You've been a great audience. Thank you.